The New York Giants rode Eli Manning and some great wide receivers all the way to the Super Bowl last year, where they defeated the New England Patriots for the second time in 5 years for the right to call themselves Super Bowl champions. Eli Manning was named MVP of that game. I really feel like this win cemented the legacies of both Manning and Coach Tom Coughlin. The two guys who have been subject to sometimes intense criticism during their time at New York. A lot of that criticism has been undeserved, and now that criticism is going to go away, and good for them for making it go away. We're not here, though, to talk about last year's New York Giants. I want to talk about this year's New York Giants. And even though we should give them their due respect as Super Bowl champions, it's important to take a realistic view of this thing. The Giants were by no means a dominant team. They squeaked into the playoffs. There were some definite flaws. They had a bad defense throughout most of the year. That defense did play better towards the end of the year, no question about it. They were a good defense by the time the playoffs rolled around. Still, they finished the year ranked 27th in the NFL in total defense. Also, their running game, after being a strength of the team for so many years with Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs, those two failed to produce last year like they have in years past. As a result, Jacobs no longer with the team, now out with the San Francisco 49ers. Rookie David Wilson will now pair with Ahmad Bradshaw and, see if that can't spark the running game. Wilson's a rookie from Virginia Tech. He'll provide considerably more speed than what Jacobs had. Obviously, he's not near as big as Jacobs, so the power aspect won't be there, but maybe the Giants needed a smaller, speedier back out of the backfield. They'll certainly still have an excellent passing game, as good as there is in the league. Eli Manning, wide receivers Victor Cruz and Hakeem Nicks. They did lose third wide receiver Mario Manningham, who was key last year in their run to the Super Bowl. They drafted Ruben Randall out of LSU. They hope he can step in and replace what Manningham gave him. Going to be difficult for Randall to do that as a rookie. It's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Giants this year. Defending Super Bowl champions, they're going to have a bullseye on their back all year. Every team that plays them is going to be up a little bit more because they're playing the defending Super Bowl champions. Obviously, the Giants play in a tough division, the NFC East. Both the Eagles and the Cowboys have the personnel to overtake the Giants and win that division. So not only is it no lock the Giants get back to the Super Bowl, it's no lock the Giants get back to the postseason this year. As far as their odds to win the Super Bowl, 20-1 out in Vegas, 25-1 on BETDAQ. Those are reasonable numbers, not too short there. Like I said, it will be tough for the Giants this year, but this is a team who showed they could do it last year. They can do it again this year. And at 20-1, 25-1, I think that's fairly reasonable. Remember, this team will still have one of the best passing attacks in the league, one of the best defensive lines in the league. They'll still be able to get after the quarterback. They acquired linebacker Keith Rivers in the offseason. Maybe he'll shore up that run defense a little bit. You never know. A few things fall right for the Giants. They could be in the Super Bowl this year. My projection for them, somewhere around 8-8, 9-7, fighting for a wild card.